One of the biggest debacles that Yu-Gi-Oh has kind of faced over the course of the past couple years is how expensive the game is. I mean, there's certain cards that when they come out, you're literally looking to spend $100 per card. There's some decks that can literally cost you $1,000 just to play. And Master Duel is no stranger to these prices. One of the worst things you can see is that a card is a UR and you need several copies of it, because you guys know URs cost 30 gems, and to dismantle a UR, you get 10. So basically for every 3 you dismantle, you can get 1 cool UR, but you usually need 3 copies of this. So what do you do if you're a new player? How do you get into a game where a lot of expensive cards exist and you want to keep up with the meta? Yeah, you're basically looking to break the bank if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, unfortunately. I'm going to just be honest with you. However, the cool thing about Master Duel is if you play the game enough, you can actually get a lot of gems and build a pretty decent deck. And then from there, as long as you keep playing, you can start getting more cards added to your deck and then build future ones as well. You don't have to like splurge in the beginning. But the question is, what budget deck do you start with that can keep up with the meta? Allow me to introduce you to Aleister the Invoker. This is actually the deck that originally got me into Master back in the day when Master first came out. I'm not even kidding. Now, this is a more beefed up version of the deck. You see a bunch of URs in it. But what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna show you how to play the Aleister engine in both this version of the deck that's a bit more expensive and also a mostly SR version of the deck. Because the thing about Aleister is these cards are all SRs for the most part. Look at SR, SR, and then all the fusions, N rarity, R rarity. Matter of fact, let me just like look at this. If you just type in Invoke by itself, look at all these like non-URs. I think there's one UR, but you're never gonna play this because this card sucks. I will say every single UR that exists in this specific deck are staples that you'll probably use in every single deck. For example, you'll get Imperm, but you can actually buy that off of just gems straight up in the shop. You have Maxi, obviously. You have Ash Blossom. You have Triple Tactics Thrust. You have Triple Tactic Talent. Usually, these cards will go into every single deck. So if you craft these, they're a good investment for, I guess, future decks. Now, the main deck that actually got me into Master originally was actually this deck. And you see a couple more URs because I also have like the Yugioh engine in there and stuff like that. But again, for the most part, compared to a standard expensive deck, this is still pretty inexpensive. And the best part is I think just the Aleister engine just works with so many different ways. You know, you see me play this deck with Slifer the Sky Dragon, Silent Magician. There's so many ways you can actually run this. And the best part is it's very, very cheap because it's just mostly SRs and then a couple of rares here and there. But you know what? Let me stop talking and just hop right into it. The best part with this deck also, you can go first or second. It doesn't matter. And the other thing is you have so many Ash Blossom checks, and I guess in this case Maxi as well, because we have Call by the Grave. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just do Magical Meltdown. If they ash this, I am going to Call by the Grave, but usually it doesn't really matter, because that's why you have all these different like Ash Blossom and hand trap checks. I think they have Max C. So the first, ooh, this is actually a godly hand. So this is my main version of the deck, by the way. This is the one where it got me into Master originally, but I also do the other version as well. So now he ashed that. We do not care. We do not care about that because we have Invocation in our hand. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do, and also with them sending Ash Blossom away, it also allows me to play Purgatrio, which I don't have in this deck. But the best part of Invocation is that you get to banish your opponent's cards when you make your fusion monsters. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send Bestial Rebellion away. And we're going to go ahead and make or grab Magnamut. You guys already seen this play. It's a pretty standard play. And then I'm going to just go straight into Invocation like this. And we're going to make Mechaba. It's so beautiful. We're going to make Mechaba right here by doing this and that. Banish. Get out of here. And then we'll just put Mechaba in attack mode. I'm confident, honestly. By the way, another option would have been Caliga. What I like about this deck is if you absolutely brick, you can just make Caliga and then end your turn and then get another option to play the next turn because you get so much follow-up. Because what this deck actually does is when you activate Invocation in a graveyard, you can add Aleister back into your hand for next turn. You have follow-up, which is crazy. And then Invocation goes back into the deck so you can summon it again. Now, because we got lucky and got Nemesis Corridor, we're going to go ahead and return this card back to our deck. And we're going to just add a nice little Thunder Dragon Colossus here. Stand up straight in attack mode. Stand up straight in attack mode. And then we're going to go ahead and set this. And honestly, this is strong enough. Like, we have an interruption. They can't add cards in the hand. If they try to attack, they probably can't just straight up attack. The attack can go up, and we also have Call by the Grave. This, honestly, they're probably going to surrender off of these two cards. And what I like, look at that. What I like about the Invoked engine is it's fast. You know, you're not going to spend there 3 years setting up your board. You just go in and out and go to the next turn. Nothing against combo decks. I just don't like to have to sit there waiting for my opponent to combo or sometimes combo myself. Like, I just want to get in there and in and out and go to the next duel or next turn and then go to the next duel. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's see what else we can do with this. By the way, it doesn't matter go first, second. I don't know if I said it or not already. Ooh, this is a good plan B, C, and A hand. That's a lot of words. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and drop a Luber. The only thing is you have to choose between normal summoning Aleister or a Luber in certain situations. And honestly, both of them are not that bad. Imperm. Ooh, wasn't ready for that one. I was not ready for that one. Not the worst, because we have both of these for follow-up. And honestly, for follow-up, these are not that bad. Self-FTK. Huh? Are they FTKing themselves or are they FTKing me? Auto-duality. Okay, so it's gonna be... Oh, okay, they're just annoying. Got it, got it. Oh, this is Dion's spirit deck. Do I care? Does this do anything? Okay, time tier Morganite, which means they have no hand traps in the entire deck. This card's kind of annoying, but I also feel like it's a bit overrated. Oh, they had two. Okay, they open up with both of them. Nice. And then you're gonna do that and just do one of these real fast. We'll send Serenir away because we won't need that against this deck. I'm gonna go ahead and make a nice, I guess, Starving Dragon. Starving Dragon. Appreciate it. Summon! Starving Dragon. And then that's going to resolve. I'll be honest, I don't even know what this deck does. I just know the whole idea is you want to play spirit cards. Yamada Dragon, you want to get, whatchamacallit in the field. Serenir. You want to get, you know what? We're going to send, honestly, Regained. Because I can fish that out with Branded Beast, which is nice. Yatagarasu. They get to summon twice. And they're gone. They self-FTK'd themselves. Right, we lost the coin toss, and I guess I can show you how good this deck is going second. Well, actually, this is a pretty good second. But why are they both in my hand? Why are they both in my hand? Make it make sense. Hello? All right, what are we doing? We have interruptions, actually. Having both Druid Swarm and they're setting. Damn. That means they either bricked or it's a stun deck. Or for some reason they're just setting their cards first before summoning. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Unless they have like card destruction and they want to pop that. And I kind of hope that they don't because, yeah. Why? Bro, can we do an analysis on how many times Branded Beast is in someone's opening hand when this card is in your deck? For hires. I'm trying to think. How much for hire are we talking about here? How for hire are we talking about here? This is definitely a more of a I don't know what I can do here situation type of thing because these are all different attributes. The thing about playing is that dark? No, that's green wind. The thing about dueling decks that have all these multiple attributes in it, it's sometimes hard to deal with them because there's a lot of decks that are built on light and dark. Like Bistrus, for example. But even Super Poly is just dead against this. Super Poly is a great card against like most decks, but like stuff like Kashtira or Rescue Ace, Fire decks, or this. Well, I would say Fire decks because there's certain decks you can just play like Garura and things like that. But with these having multiple attributes, it kind of sucks because there's not much I can do here. We'll see where this goes. I think, isn't Fulgo dark, if I recall correctly? But that doesn't leave the field, does it? So I can't even respond with a Bestial. Beat, yeah. Okay, so I think it's just a pure for hire deck. In my mind, I was thinking, is this gonna be for hire like Sprite? Because that's a very good deck. But I think it's just basic for hire. And then this should bring out Fulgo, right? Yeah. Is it dark? It is dark. Okay, cool, cool. But this doesn't leave the field, does it? I would have to destroy it first. Honestly, I'm trying to think. What is the correct play here? Clear this. Mayhem. Oh, Mayhem's annoying. Where does this field end on just pure for hires? I'll never forget how much for hire used to make me hate Duel Links. Like literally for hire was the deck that made me hate Duel Links. Because in Duel Links, with you having a limited board, a limited card pool, for hire was actually mad annoying. Is Super Poly dead? Well, it doesn't matter to be honest. Okay, so what all we got here? I guess first things first, let's play Regained. Did that do anything? That didn't do anything. Ooh, you know what? We can Invitation too. Here's what I'll do. I'll do Libellion in the graveyard. And let's grab, I guess, it doesn't matter, Serenir. And if I Invocation, I think what I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way. We're gonna do Invocation, which again, great spell card by the way. And we'll make we'll send you away. And unfortunately, we have to send this away. Bam. I know it's gonna be questionable. It's like, what is he doing? Just trust, let me cook. Serenir activates. Let's send one more away. Let's do this, actually. Having another one would be nice. Then, we're just going to make a quick Druid Swarm play. We'll banish Serenir like this. Boom. I guess attack mode, sure. Duel! Let's go ahead and draw one. Serenir, oh, not Serenir, but Regain is actually kind of crazy. Max C. Huh. Now the question is, do I make... I'm gonna do Predator Plane first, because we get to draw a card and we get to send a monster away. Like this. Bruce Worm. Let's send you away. And then Garura. Here we go. Perfect. That's Call by the Grave is a great card. Then, oh, I just realized I didn't make Lebellion yet. That's fine. Honestly, no, I was gonna say I can make him dark and super poly, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do the same thing as last time. We're just gonna go into a nice little branded fusion, which is at 1, but because Predator playing Verte, you get to do it whenever you want. I think Verte is an insanely broken card, and the fact that it's still legal is crazy to me. There. Now, what do you have in the graveyard? You have Beat, Elmer, and Philo. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to attack. I will attack this one. Thoughts? So, what Phil has nothing now that I think about it. What I do? I can activate Call by the Grave? I guess I can activate Call by the Grave. And I'll just do main phase 2 here, to be honest. We'll do this. And we'll set that. My thought was if they activated this, I was just going to Call by the Grave it, but I guess it's because of the damage step, right? Okay. I don't think they can play through this, to be honest. Unless there's something that I'm missing with for hires. And we got the Maxi 2 off of that one draw. If they start popping off, I should honestly pop it right now. All right. Maxi it is. Did they draw the 1 Ash? Imagine a card that drew was Ash. What are you targeting? You know what? I'm just gonna say no. Whatever you're targeting, the answer is just no. Yeah, I don't want you bringing another full go. He can go. He can go. Perfect. And then we used to have our 1 interruption with Mirror Jade here. Ooh, Ash Blossom is a great card to draw here. Are you still special summoning? What are you doing? You probably shouldn't do that, to be honest. Let's go ahead and bring a Bestial back. And the best part is we'll do Druid Swarm, and we have Beast set. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and send their Fogo back because it's still negated, and draw 1 more card. Probably stupid, but again, the card's negated for this turn and next, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, Aleister. Puts it in defense mode. I don't think they can do anything here. Yeah, you're gonna want to stop summoning here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and Ash that one. I'd rather you not start doing anything. And then, again, I got Beast. At any moment, I can just pop. To be honest, I might just pop this trap card. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I should have read that part of it. Where, I thought it was only by effect. So by destroying by battle, which is I did with Mirror Jade last turn, brought it back. Why are we doing this? What are you bringing out? Oral Sword Dragon. Well, you see, the thing about Boral Sword is he is not surviving this. He does not survive this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Goodbye. Now what? Your field has nothing on it. You're nothing but a dream. All right, so that was my main version of the deck. And I didn't even do all the crazy stuff with it yet. I just did some basic Invoked stuff, some basic Mirror Jade stuff. Let me actually tone it back to the budget version of this to show you that it's still pretty viable. And by the way, again, the thing about the Invoked engine, you can run it any way. I like to toss in a couple of Bestials in there as well as Brain Infusion because it's only 1 copy. And Mirror Jade will get you so far, honestly. I mean, there's certain cards that you can invest in and play them in a lot of decks that I recommend. But outside that, we also have, like I said, the basics like Ash Blossoms and Maxis and Imperms, which you'll put it pretty much in every single deck. I'm kind of hoping that I brick here because that's not what I meant by when I said brick, bro. Actually, hold on. If this doesn't get stopped, you're about to see something crazy. Something actually insane. Watch this. But I need it to not get stopped. So we're going to go ahead and summon Aleister first. Or not Aleister, Aluber. Let me grab Brandon. Ooh, he went through. All right, peep this. This is why I like playing this deck. We're going to play Brandon Fusion. Check this out. We're going to make Lebellion here. Make Lebellion. We'll drop an... we'll do this. We'll drop both of these. Bam. And now we're going to drop... with Lebellion, we'll drop, I guess, Baldrick, because Baldrick doesn't really do anything here. I could do this. You know what? Let's do an Invocation instead. That way we have an interruption. And we'll go ahead and make Mirror Jade again. Boom. Now here's where it gets crazy. This is kind of like a basic combo in case you are bricked. That was a bricky hand. Granted, you know, if they would have Impermanence Ashes, there's nothing I can do. Now we're going to do an Invocation, and watch this. Watch this. We're going to go ahead and make Caliga. Now watch what my opponent does here. This is a rough spot to be in. If you go first, and this is the only play you can make, it's still a very, very strong play. This is why I love the Invoked engine. It's so good. Granted, getting over 1800 is not that difficult, but that's why we have Aleister in our hand, and our one effect for the turn is going to be Mirror Jade. So let's see what happens. Again, what Caliga does, it's a flood that makes both players only be able to activate one effect, which, by the way, if I activate Mirror Jade's effect to banish, I won't get the second effect if this card leaves the field. So it's very tricky. I also only get one Ash Blossom. Sourceful Emergence, yeah, I don't care. I do not care. Unless you can like get rid of this, you're not gonna get far. The reason why I didn't activate Ash Blossom in this situation also is because if I would have activated Ash, the Mirror Jade is dead. Aleister is also potentially dead. Because what they're gonna do here is they're gonna summon probably like Moye or something, and I'm gonna banish the Moye, and all they have left will be the tuner. Wait, no, not the tuner. Yeah, well, yeah, tuner, the token. I can actually banish the token, right? Can you banish tokens? Or am I tripping? You just can't, no, you can banish, but you can't banish face down. That's what it is. Yu-Gi-Oh is a hard game. Now they're searching for an out here because they realize they don't have an out, because like you're not getting past this unless you have like a kaiju or something that you can easily summon and attack over it. And again, keep in mind, I can activate Aleister for my one turn for this effect, where this will go up to 2800 defense. Their turn will just end. Because the idea with Caliga is, yeah, that's not gonna do it. The idea with Caliga is you summon Caliga, and next turn you'll summon Aleister, and then you'll get rid of this and make Algodes. Yep, they're doing exactly what I said they were gonna do. So my one effect for the turn will be to get rid of the tuner. And now they're just staring, they're just, look, gone. Tuner is gone. We'll get rid of this. That won't activate. Play today run. Oh, whatchamacallit, right? Oh, but a grave. Oh, I don't care, dog. Again, this deck does not use the Albion. What I love about playing Mirror Jade and Albion in this deck is people fear this card being in the graveyard. It doesn't do any, it's literally for bait and to shotgun this away. That's the only reason why that's in there. This being in the graveyard does nothing for me. And the second they see it, people immediately go, I gotta stop this. Just like that, we won. Right, we lost the coin toss again, but again, with this deck, it doesn't matter. You can go first or second. Ooh, and we got blessed. 60 cards. Hungry Burger. Are you running a Hungry Burger over here, or what kind of memery are we about to see? And we got Aleister in the hand. I'll summon Aleister. They'll probably play Ash Blossom, and I'll still play Invocation. Ooh, that's not good. That's whoa, that's not good at all. What happened? 60 cards. Little Druid Swarm. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and summon Aleister. They will likely Ash Blossom this. Or not, I guess. That works too. That's okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and send you away. This is why Artemis is important in this deck. We'll go ahead and do this. Bam. And do our first invocation. And we're gonna go ahead and make Mechaba. Bam and bam. Summon Mechaba. And they're gone. They're not playing through a single Mechaba. Mechaba is annoying, by the way. It's a negate based on what card you have in your hand. So if they play a spell card and you have a spell card in your hand, you discard one card and you can negate that. So it has spell for spell, trap for trap, monster for monster. But it doesn't just negate it, it also banishes it. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah, if you're looking for a nice starter deck, just trust me, Aleister is super underrated. Very underrated. 60 cards again. My God, what is it with these 60 card decks? You get Maxi. Well, we have Ash Blossom, so it doesn't really matter. And again, the beauty of the Aleister engine is you can run it in so many ways. And I know people like to run it with stuff like Shaddolls. I've never done that because it's very powerful. That's all I'll say. It's very powerful. You don't need it, but you can. Ooh, peek this. Are they gone? No, they're not gone. Yeah, stop that. I really don't care. Imperm me. Imperm me, I dare you. Yep, there it is. What I love about playing this is people just pop off. I mean, to be fair, if I didn't have Invocation, I would be very screwed here. My turn would just end with just Thunder Dragon Colossus. But now my turn's going to end with a lot of fun stuff. So I'm going to do this first. And keep in mind, if you do run a brand engine in here as well, you can't link and then fusion summon in the same turn. It's very important. All right, Invocation. I'm going to banish both of these. I'm going to go ahead and make Mechaba. There you go. Mechaba. We'll do defense mode. Oh, I didn't mean to put him there. That's fine. Surely they don't have Relinquished Anima in here. All right, now we do Nemesis Corridor. Put this back in our deck because we're going to use that again later. And Nemesis Corridor is also great because it's just another body. Put this in defense mode. So I like being able to have an option either going into like Predaplan or something or just making Thunder Dragon Colossus, which is a great card. And then we get follow-up back for next turn by putting Aleister back in our hand. Here we go. And now we have Imperm and Ash. We have a negate, and they can't add to their hand. Like, this is a simple combo that this deck can do. Remember, this is the budget version of the deck too. All I did in this was just basic invoke stuff. And peep how the only you are in the field is just Thunder Dragon Colossus. Well, I guess also Imperm as well. But like I said, Imperm I don't count as like a expensive UR because you can literally buy it from like the, I think it's like, what, 500 gems or something like that? Where you get Imperm and you also get like 10 packs or something like that. Or was it 700? Might be 700. But Imperm, like I said, Imperm, Ash, Maxi, you should have in like every single deck. They're like safe staples to build. Okay, so you're not doing anything here from the looks of it. And if they're playing Branded, their turn ends to Ash Blossom. So where do you go with this? They're staring down my Thunder Dragon Colossus wondering why they can't add. And they're gone. Oh, no, they're still playing. Okay. What are the chances this is like compulsory evacuation device or something? There's a Brand of Fusion. Yeah, that's never resolving. You know that's never resolving. You should probably just apologize now for that one. Yeah. This is what sucks about Brand of Fusion being a one. Every branded deck is just immediately ass. But that's why I like running branded in like the invoked engine, because you can still keep fusion some of your cards. Ooh. Which one are you doing? I assume draw 2 because they probably need it. The thing about Thunder Dragon Colossus in this deck, in a Thunder Dragon deck, very annoying because you have so much Thunder monsters in your graveyard. In here, my only line of defense is my one. Okay. Yo, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I know he misclicked, and I know he's sick right now. I know he is sick right now. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. All right, Mecha button attack, stand up straight. Thunder Dragon attack, stand up straight. Summon! Let's go ahead and do our stuff here. Is that Imperm? Is it Imperm? If it is, it doesn't matter because I'm going to just negate it with Mechaba. Is it Imperm? Not Imperm. Is there anything else I can make? Oh, there is. There is. Because this is the budget version where I have all the other cards that I need. So I can make Purgatrio as well. And Purgatrio is actually a very good card. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll make Purgatrio. Because Purgatrio can attack everything on the field and gains attack based on the cards that are in your opponent's side of the field. I'll say a Raijin as well. And I have a Goaties, but I'm not going to make a Goaties because that requires a fusion monster. So yeah, we'll just do Purgatrio. We'll do Ash Blossom and Aleister. There you go. Boom. Purgatrio. And we're going to go ahead and activate this to gain Aleister back into our hand. And I'll keep Imper in my hand in case this is like something stupid like Mirror Force or something. Or Magic Cylinder. Oh. I don't think you understand how Invocation works, but I see what you're going for. I see what I see. Sure. They probably thought that the Aleister was in my graveyard, but it's banished. This happens a lot, by the way, in lower rank play especially. People think that they can just stop this from coming back, and then you don't. Right, and now we just simply go into attack, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go into attack. Attack! I'm not even gonna do the math. Activate this so we can get a boost. Go ahead, get stronger. See, now you would have wanted to actually activate that. That's dead. And do this. And then that. You're still alive, unfortunately. Well, it is what it is. Then, honestly, I'm gonna just set this and just pass. Okay. I guess I could have done the math there, but you know what? I'd rather not do the math. I'd rather just jump in. I know Tyree's watching this and just sick to his stomach. I know he's watching this video and he's gonna be like, yup, classic rhyme. There it is. Fusion deployment. They're gonna try to make Fallen Albaz here and then try to actually take one of these, but it's not gonna happen. I have 2 imperms. This deck is not playing through 2 imperms. Oh, you're just better! Dog! Well, now I lose. If they make... Wow, what a top deck. If they make Fusion Deployment go into Fallen Albaz, they can literally make Mirror Jade here. That is the only correct answer. Wow. Me now thinking about how Aleister in my hand would have been nice. Yep, they're making Albaz. That's fair. That is fair. If I had Albaz in my hand, I could just, you know, negate it right now, but here we are. Oh, and Kit? Ooh, we got ourselves a duel. Folks, make sure you always do the math before you start, you know, going all in, because this is what can happen. All right, I think the only correct answer here is to take Thunder Dragon Colossus. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They did banish my Nemesis Corridor. To be honest, they can actually still do a lot. They can just they can clear my entire field here, to be honest. Watch them activate Mirror Jade to clear Thunder Dragon Colossus, which they're doing right now as we speak. And then they're gonna attack into Purgatrio. There's Albion. The only problem though is because I whiffed so hard, I would need to draw into. Oh, I would need to draw into to win here. I would need to draw into Invocation. If I draw into Magical Meltdown, Aleister, or Invocation, I literally win here. So, let's see how great my top deck abilities are. Do we get to win? Do we get to just be better by just being lucky after that misplay? What do you grab with this? I assume probably Banishment. Remember when they used to do Expulsion? Woo! Also, Brandon in red is an option. Banishment, yeah. Okay, Banishment actually will not end the duel yet. Did-do! Magnamut. That doesn't do much. I'm gonna go ahead and banish. I'll banish you. Not that it really matters, to be honest. I can actually win next turn, I think. I'm doing Banishment now. I don't know why they're doing this yet. Because it's too early to do this. Wait, they went for a Luber. What are you doing? I don't think they meant to do that. We're seeing a classic Master Duel player play here for no reason at all. Why? Don't know. Dragostapelia. Did you really need to do that? Magnamut! They're gonna negate that, which is fine. Yeah. I mean, I see what they're doing. They're just hoping to draw something out of these 50 cards here. Alright, I'm also still in the range of drawing into Lubellion. Oh, wait. Lubellion's not in his deck. No, right? No, I don't have Lubellion in his deck. This is the budget version where it's more... again, I try to like minimize the URs that you don't really need. The luxury ones, that is. Why are you doing this? I mean, I guess you can do that. Not gonna lie though, this card does kind of screw me. And it drew Kit, because of course it did. That is bad. Do they have another Mirror Jade in this deck? Or no? I don't know what my opponent is doing right now. On the bottom of the deck. Got it. Yeah. No, that's that makes sense. The thing that kind of sucks is I need to draw Invocation now because if I Predator Plane? Oh, Predator Plane. I see what they're doing. That's smart. That's smart. I respect it. I respect it. I don't know if this is like a backup plan or if this is what they wanted to do, but I see what they're doing. Back to what I was saying. If we get Magical Meltdown, Aleister, or Invocation, we're fine. Duel! Super Polymerization. Fantastic. You know what? We just win now. Now we just win. I don't know why my opponent did that. I don't know where they locked themselves out, but sure, we take these. Alright, that is the Invoked Engine for like the 10,000th time on this channel. But again, I want to make a video solely just focusing on talking about this, so it's like its own thing. So people who are like actively searching for budget decks, they can start with something like this. I mean, if you want to next level up, is also branded. Like I said, you can try Invoked with Shaddolls. You can do Invoke with whatever you want. You know, like I said, all you really need is your Magical Meltdowns, your Aleisters, your Invocations, and then from there you can toss in your staples. And then whatever way you want to fill the deck, you can do that. I highly recommend it. Like I said, a lot of people meme at Aleister because it's like a 2018 card, and it's like, why are we still summoning Aleister in 2024? Because it still works. And it doesn't cost a billion URs. That's why. With that said, thank y'all for watching. And don't underestimate Aleister. He's gonna go through all his little fusions and become more powerful as he seeks the power of magic, or whatever the lore is with Aleister. You know in the Aleister lore, every single invoked monster is actually Aleister? Pretty dope. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.